every time a shell is removed, a crab loses a potential new home. So these canny crabs have found another source of housing. Each evening, the rangers clear the beaches, piling up the litter. And now, the crabs do something extraordinary. This hermit has found herself a more modern home in a mackerel tin. With so few shells around, it's an ingenious solution. And she's not alone. This is a fast-growing trend. An aluminium fizzy drink can makes a lightweight home that's worth fighting for. Life in the mackerel tin isn't ideal, and the local rangers know it. So they leave seashells near the rubbish piles to help the homeless crustaceans. The crab normally winds its body into the spiral of a shell. It's far harder to grip a straight and slippery can. There are plenty of options. It's all about finding a snug fit. Well, she can be picky if she wants. Moving house is an important decision. At last, the perfect home.
Steve knows that most crustaceans aren't known for their IQ. Once inside the trap, they haven't got a clue how to get out. The exit is obvious enough to us, but some animals just aren't born with much in the way of brains. But why does the seafloor here look like a crab graveyard? Well, there's another crab fisherman living down here in this cave. And it's a much more creative one than Steve. The animal living here shouldn't really be a problem. Its closest relatives are slugs, snails, and clams. It's a giant Pacific octopus. An animal with one huge advantage: an enormous brain. Taking body size into account, only those of birds and mammals are bigger. 2/3 of those brain cells, or neurons, are actually in its tentacles, and it uses them all to approach the problem of crab poaching. Plan A is to smother the prey. With the metal trap in the way, that's not too successful. But that huge brain helps the octopus to get creative and to think up a dramatically different strategy. Once inside, there's an easy meal. But this could be its last. Breaking in was easy, but the octopus can do something crabs find impossible. A sure sign that an octopus has struck. A trail of empty shells and a frustrated fisherman.
What can I say?
These creative, problem-solving skills set octopus apart from all other invertebrates.
At a jungle hut, this female finds a saw. Despite being totally wild, somehow she has worked out what to do with it. Like us, orangutans have an opposable thumb that allows them to grasp and handle objects with precision. Over 20 years ago, a rescue orangutan learned how to saw by watching people constructing the huts here. But this is a totally different and wild orangutan. She seems to take pride in her work, even clearing away the sawdust. She's so smart, she uses her feet as a vice to steady the branch. Filming a wild-born and free-living orangutan mastering this complex task is remarkable. But now, she's not the only orangutan sawing. Spy orangutan has joined her. It seems to be bringing out a competitive streak. She's becoming even more enthusiastic. But for a novice, sawing is tiring work. She's lost all momentum. Then, finally, calls it a day. Spy orangutan may have machine-like stamina, but it's the astonishing and versatile mind of the real orangutan that's won the day. She's certainly earned her rest.
In southern Thailand, long-tailed macaques are sometimes known as ling ta lei, sea monkeys. And it's not hard to see why. But this isn't just about having a good time. Like their temple-visiting cousins, they've got a clever plan. They've adapted their lives to the rhythm of the sea. And twice a day, low tide reveals a feast. Nutritious shellfish. Trouble is, shells are tough to crack. But ever resourceful, these macaques have found a smart solution. They've worked out that rocks make perfect shellfish hammers. although clearly some macaques are a little smarter than others. Either way, low tide provides a seafood bounty. Stone tool use is a rare skill among monkeys. But these macaques can only benefit from it by being completely in tune with the cycles of nature.
Living in the grounds of a Hawaiian hotel is a night heron. The staff call him Hank. His home is an all-inclusive resort where food is literally thrown at you.
There you go. More bread.
Oh my goodness, you're going
More
for the bread.
bread, Daddy. You go through loaves of bread, right?
But Hank always has trouble going up against the larger swans.
Yes, that is a little.
When he finally does get his beak on some food, he does something completely unexpected. He doesn't eat it, but instead appears to have a plan. Hank takes the bread. He places it in the water and he waits. He could eat it at any time, but he doesn't. That wasn't part of the plan.
Look, he's gonna catch. Look, he caught another fish. He caught a big fish.
Two fish in a single mouthful. Hank is catching fish by using the bread as a tool, and he clearly knows how valuable it is. He doesn't waste it on fish too big for him to eat, but instead takes it out of harm's way.